Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you for all the subscribers who have subscribed to my channel and who are watching my videos. Today's video is going to be a special video because Tausif has joined me and he will be discussing with me about International English Language Testing System, which it is in short it is called as IELTS or IELTS. So friends, today we will be asking him what is the structure of this whole test and how he has what was his experience about this test and how did he prepare for the IELTS test. So, and another thing is I have come across many students had sent me comments that they are finding it very difficult to crack this test and they are not able to bring up the required band score which they need for the university admission. So we will ask Tausif, because his score was almost 7.5 band in IELTS. So how did he achieve this score? We are going to ask all these questions with Tausif. So Tausif, welcome back to this video. How are you feeling today? How is the day for you?
It's a good day. It's cold outside, and yeah, overall it's good.
Okay, so let me without much ado, let's get started with this video. So I'm going to ask him the first question about the structure of International English Language Testing System, which is in short called as IELTS.
Okay, the main structure consists of 4 modules, which is listening, writing, speaking, and reading. So in those 4 modules, reading consists of a paragraph which you read and then you answer questions based on the paragraph. And then writing is, since this is academic IELTS, then you have to look at bar diagrams, pie charts, and based on that you have to write a paragraph. It's basically doing an analysis. And speaking is based on it's like an interview. And the last one is listening. In listening, they give you a pair of headphones and then you listen to an audio. Based on that, there are questions on a sheet which you answer.
Okay, that's great. That was a structure where he has described about the structure of the whole IELTS exam. So I just want to ask the next question is, how was your experience? Were you very stressed out, or how was the whole experience of the test, going into a test center, writing it, and where did you do the test, and which was the agency that you contacted to do the test?
Okay, the test, like any other test, had its basic, like you look forward to a test, you get the basic level of stress and you're quite nervous and anxious, like how will it go. But yeah, I did work a lot for it and it went well. And the test center was appointed to me by the British Council. And overall, even though it did take a bit of effort, it went well.
So let's get into the preparation part of it. How we will ask Tausif how did he prepare for his IELTS exam and what all he did. I have seen many videos regarding this, and many people have told that they were studying 5 words every day and they used to read a lot of newspapers and all those things. Let's dive into this preparation part and let's ask Tausif how he prepared and how was his preparation, because he has studied in an English medium school, so definitely the schooling might also have helped him. So we will ask him how he prepared this test.
For me, like my preparation did not exactly start just before the IELTS exam. I have always been interested in reading articles and basically reading articles here and there, which helped me with my English a lot. And when it comes to the thing you said about learning 5 words a day, whenever I read an article which had a word which I didn't really know, I would look around the internet or in online dictionaries to know the meaning. And in terms of like IELTS preparation, I had done few paragraphs, like read a few paragraphs and did question and answers, and also I'd seen videos of how to do the speaking. And also for the analysis, the writing part where you do analysis, for that one I had done a few paragraph writing, and yeah, that was basically it.
So, friends, just let me remind you that there are two types of tests. Actually, there is a general IELTS as well as academic. So, if you want to take admission in a college or a university in United Kingdom, you have to pass academic. So that's why Tausif had to write his academic IELTS. So I would like to ask you, what did you do any test papers or did you solve any test papers? If you did so, which was that and which are the websites that you refer to?
For me, the British Council IELTS website has sample test papers, which like they're not exactly what you're going to get, obviously, but it has the same what do you say,
Format.
same structure, same format, and based on that, it really helps. So preparing by using that like reduced a lot of stress and made it less tough.
So we will get into the speaking part because most of the students, for them reading and writing, and even some students they find listening also comparatively not that tough. But speaking, because we are not native speakers, so speaking becomes a little tough for all the students. How did he manage and how did he prepare for speaking? We will ask Tausif.
Okay, for speaking and basically speaking and listening, the preparation of both was done together.
Okay.
So what helped me the most was two things, like British TV shows. Like British TV shows, from that you get the you understand the accent better, you get the accent, and then also along with that, like people who watch sports, the commentary is mostly British, so that helps with the accent and understanding it. So a lot of British TV shows and listening to commentary in English rather than native.
I just want to ask something here. So the listening part, the one which you listen from the headphones, is that having a British accent in that, or is it like a normal like it is an RP accent they are using?
No, it had a British accent. That's why you need to know how it sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And about the speaking part?
The speaking part, yes. The speaking part, it took a lot of effort as I had to prepare it at home with my family members, my dad and my mom and my sister. I had different mock interviews with them, which really helped me and made it easy for me.
What about self-preparation? Did you go in front of a mirror and speak there or something like that?
Yeah, basically one day before the exam I did that to gain a lot of confidence, because when you go and speak to someone in the British accent, you want to make it look like it's you're not intimidated by it.
Okay, so how was the experience in the test center, especially in speaking? Was that guy who was taking an interview or speaking to you there in the test center, was he an Indian or was he a British national? Do you remember something about that?
Yes, the lady who took my interview, she was Irish. So yeah, she had a different accent, and the Irish accent is actually very tough to understand, but I had learned a bit about the Irish accent, so that helped.
Okay, so the whole of your conversation was recorded as well, and you have to be a part of it, and everything was recorded in a tape.
Yes, everything was recorded, and they keep the recording, but it's not like you get to listen to the recording later, but they just keep it for the analysis.
Maybe re-evaluation purpose. If you apply for a re-evaluation, then you listen to
yeah,
it.
for that purpose.
Yeah, so that was Tausif's experience and his preparation about IELTS, and I want to ask him the question that how much was his scores in each module, because that will maybe all of you viewers, you may be interested that how much Tausif got in each module, like speaking how much he got and writing and other modules, how much you got? If you remember.
My overall score was 7.5. which consisted of listening 8.5 and the other three modules 7.
Yeah. So that was a very good score of 7.5, and listening was a 8.5. So that score is also good. Even the 7 score is also coming. It's actually very good. So Tausif, that was a good interview that we had. You want to say something? Those who are like seeing our video, would you like to give some advice or some suggestions so that they can follow when they are preparing for this IELTS test?
My main advice would be speaking a lot of English to people around you, which will help you and make it easier for you to have a nice conversation in English, especially if it is one of the languages which you don't speak around very often, and to watch a lot of TV shows to understand the accent and to work on your vocabulary and learning new words. So yeah, that would be my main advice.
Yeah, what about most of the, this is a question actually, because especially Indians, they focus more on grammar. So what did you do any grammar tests or something like that? Like, because writing, most of the people, they make mistakes between using preposition or sometimes use of a and where to do. Did you do any grammar thing?
For grammar, I had learned entirely everything about it, which was needed in school. So whatever I learned in school, I only needed that. Like, I revised that to help me with my grammar.
So as you see, you heard from Tausif that Tausif did not put any separate preparation for grammar. He did not do any separate preparation for grammar because he did it in school, and in his school, as it was an English medium school, he learned the grammar from that, and he just brushed up on those things. So this was Tausif. So thank you very much, Tausif. All the best as you are going to United Kingdom. So all the best for your future, all the endeavors, whatever you are doing there. So all the best, and thank you for giving me this interview.
Thank you very much.
So we have Tausif's father with us, Mr. Tanveer. So we will be asking him how he helped Tausif to prepare for IELTS test, and because Tausif had said that his whole family helped him in speaking, especially conducting mock interviews and all those things. So we will be asking Tanveer about this. So Mr. Tanveer, how did you help your son for preparation of IELTS?
Basically, his total duration for the preparation was very short, as the admission period and all those things. He's the eldest one going to UK, and we didn't have the experience. It was short period, and we were quite nervous, the whole family. So instead of going to any place, rather the time was not there. So we thought that okay, we should guide him at home, and since we have the materials available on the net, and as he told earlier that from the British Council website he got, parallelly we also work this writing part, and it's an academic. So first I let him write the the passage. And then I just guided him to fine-tune. The second thing was the time management. I told him that okay, the time is a very important factor. So how to manage the time? That means you keep writing, and with a timer, and you just see that okay, you are able to finish within that time. Is a little bit earlier than that time, because in the examination center, you will be panicked. Yeah, so you should not leave anything to your chance. Then about the speaking and all those things, he had a mock, or rather practice at home, and where his mom and his sisters cooperated with him, and because I can give less time because I'm working, so his mom and his sister also were guiding him, and those things gave him confidence, and he did pretty well. If you see, a band of 7.5 is nowhere,
It's in
very good range, and when they're listening, it is 8.5. So 8.2. Excellent. And with the level of preparation, or with a short time and that score, yes, we were very happy and quite excited.
So as Mr. Tanveer was saying that he had a very short duration for the preparation, but because they all helped him, especially Mr. Tanveer helped Tausif with the time management, and he used to use a timer to write the whole script or the essay, what has to be done in the writing section of it. So was it that like we know that parents are quite concerned when their kids are studying. Did he study late night or something like that?
No, we did not give him too much stress, we just guided him in a proper way, the smart way of preparation. That's what we did, and we ensured that he is very calm and composed so that his output in the examination center would be the maximum. That's what happened, and that's what the score what that shows. So I would also like to tell many parents who intend to send their kids or their children, they should be very calm and composed, know how properly to do it, rather than going here and there. I think it's better know the things from the proper channel and in a smart way practice, and I'm sure that it will give the result.
One personal question, Mr. Tanveer, I want to ask you. See, Mr. Tanveer is speaking now in English, and we are having a conversation in English. I want to ask him, Tanveer, did you study in an English medium school?
Yeah, I have studied in the English medium school, and that might have made them, the difference. And even his mom has also studied in English medium school.
So, but if I want to ask you this question for my viewers, if somebody is from a Hindi medium or from a regional language like Kannada or Telugu or a Malayalam medium students, will they be able to cope up and will they be able to pass these IELTS tests? What do you think of?
Surely not only can score as good as anyone else,
but they have to put in efforts and they have to learn it in a systematic manner. That's what you want to say?
The smart way, like what Tausif did, they have to do also the same, and I don't think there is much difference.
Guys, we would like to wind up this interview, so I would like to say thank you to Mr. Tanveer. Thank you very much for joining for this interview.
Yeah, you're welcome, Alex.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and do like the video and comment, give your comments. So thank you very much. Bye bye.